Hi, it's Gail Mercer-MacKay here, founder of the Six Figure Freelance Writer. So this week I want to talk to you about my 3x3 approach. And the 3x3 approach is designed to protect you in an anchor client account. And an anchor client, as a reminder, is a client that you're doing work for over and over again. But you can even use the 3x3 approach in an ad hoc client as well. Let me explain what it is. Early in my sales career, one of my sales managers said to me, he said, always make sure that you have 3 contacts at 3 levels in an organization at any client that you're working with. And that's 9 people. So at a client, you should strive to try and know and develop a relationship with 9 different people, not just your contact. And why is that? Well, there's a few reasons. Politics is one. So sometimes things are going on that you get wind that something's a little odd at the client site, but by having different contacts in there, you're going to know, you're going to learn, you're going to get a heads up of what's going on and anything that might impact you that you can circumvent or that you can even get more work out of. You can add value. You can find out that something's going on and say, hey, I can help with that. So that's one reason. The second reason, the biggest reason, is that the industry, our technology industry, is very fluid and people leave very quickly. In fact, this week alone, I spoke to 3 of my top contacts who give me a lot of work who are all leaving and going to another organization. And while I've got great relationships with them, I'm hoping they'll hire me at the new organization. They may not. So very quickly, if you're relying on one contact, your whole revenue stream can disappear overnight. But if you have multiple contacts, there will be other people who will endorse you, who will recommend you, who will bring you in, and that you can go back to get work. So when I say the 3x3, typically what we look for is we look for 3 people at what I would call the subject matter expert level. So 3 men or women who are the actual people who do the work at the client. They're the subject matter experts. They go out into clients, and they are the ones who are installing the technology and doing different things with the technology, the people that you're going to talk to. Make sure you have 3 of those people that you get to know over time and that you can count as part of your valuable network. The next level, the middle 3, is the marketing and sales layer. And in the marketing and sales layer, what you want to know is your marketing contacts for sure, and then maybe the VP of sales or the sales manager or the director of sales, as well as your marketing, your VP of marketing and director of marketing. So that middle layer are all the marketing people that you want to try and get to know. And while I'm talking about that, one other thing to just keep in mind as you're developing contacts with marketing people, sometimes marketing people initially might feel a little bit threatened by you because you're a freelance writer. Sometimes they think you're coming in and they're not going to have a job, or you're going to do something that they could do just as well. And my approach with that is I always tell them I'm simply here to augment. If you can do the writing and there's writing that you want to do, I'm very happy to take a back seat and you do the writing and only be brought in when I'm needed. So really try to reassure people that you're not there to take their job. You're only there to augment and to supplement. And then the last layer, the third layer, is what I would call top management. And that's the owner of the company, the president, maybe the chief financial officer, the person who's paying your bills. So those people, get to know them as well, where you have the opportunity to cultivate a relationship. It could be that you get to interview them one time for an article or an ebook that you're writing, or you get to meet them and let them know how much you enjoy their company, how much you enjoy working with the people at their company, and how much you enjoy telling their story. They'll be interested in knowing that someone as great and solid and professional as you are a part of their team. So that's the 3x3 approach. And remember, you're not going to have all 9 people the first day you walk into a client. It takes time to develop it over time, but always be thinking about who do I know in this account and how many more people can I get to know in this account to add and develop my own network. So until next week, I'm Gail Mercer-MacKay. Believe, be brave, and go right.